Words have power, words have magic. They can change your life. They can bring any transformation in your life. So brothers, we select the people, we select our leader from our society on the basis of communication skill. As I told you, it can cause a breakage of relationships amongst you, between your friends or between the wife and husband. That is because of lack of communication skill, and we don't have control over ourselves, right? This face to face. You see my body language, non-verbal language. This is a non-verbal language. I am using my eye contact. This is a better way. This is a better and proper way. Okay. So I have to ask, what is the mission? What is the purpose of communication? The purpose is, or objective is, to send and receive information, to understand and to be understood. This is called effective communication. You understand my message, I understand your message, I understand your ideas, you understand my ideas, your concept is clear. This is effective communication. You get my point? When I say, you understand my words, my style, my body language, you can easily understand. I have sent my message, you have received, and you have given me your ideas, and I understand. This is called effective communication. We understand, I understand you, and you understand me. Okay? So communication, effective communication, sometimes changes the life of the people. At work, at home, or within the circle of your friends. Clear? Okay, one thing very important to tell you. You know Thomas Edison? Thomas Edison. Who is that? Who was he? Yes, no problem. Brother, you can speak Urdu, English, no problem. There is no limitation. Light bulb. He invented the light bulb. Do you know the story of his childhood? Yes?
No.
No? You know?
Yes.
What happened?
उसके स्कूल से उसको निकाल दिया गया था कि वो सही पढ़ लिख नहीं सकता था, उसको बोलना नहीं आता था, सही पढ़ना लिखना नहीं आता था। स्कूल से उसको ये कह के निकाल दिया गया था कि आप अपने बच्चे को घर ले जाए, उसके वालदा को, उसके मतलब आप अपने बच्चों को घर ले जाए, ये कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता, मतलब ये नालायक है। उसकी वालदा ने उसको उस लेटर के बारे में बताया जो स्कूल वालों ने उनको दिया, जो उनको कहा कि उन्होंने कहा कि आपका बच्चा सबसे ख़ास है, स्पेशल है, इसलिए उन्होंने आपको निकाल दिया कि आप उनसे नहीं पढ़ सकते।
Very good. The same story I tell you. How one day Thomas Edison, when he was a child, might be 7 or 8 years old, he was expelled from the school. He got a letter from the teacher and he brought to his mother. Mom, excuse me, mom, please. This is a letter from my teacher and you are the only one person who will read it. None else. Only you are to read it. Mother saw the letter and her eyes swelled with tears. When the tears ran down his cheeks, he got surprised. He got astonished. Who? Thomas Edison. He was just a child, 7 or 8 or 9 years old, just. Mom, what does this letter say? Can you read it out to me? She said. She read the letter. See her intelligence. See her skill. It's written here, my son, your son is too genius to continue in our school. Too genius to continue in our school. We don't have enough teachers. We don't have enough ability or faculty to let him continue in our school. He is expelled from the school. Please, please, please teach him yourself. He got surprised. You see, the end you will tell me the result. Okay, she started teaching herself until she passed away. She died, she expired. Okay. Now, when he became the scientist, the genius of the century, one day he was looking for something at home. The same letter he found out in some corner, folded letter, took it, started reading, and he started crying. Written there, what was written there? Your son is mentally deficient, dull, who cannot read and write and cannot understand. So we cannot continue teaching him. So he is expelled from the school. Take him yourself and teach him, please. When he saw the letter, his eyes swelled with tears. And he wrote in his diary, Thomas Edison was mentally deficient and his mother turned him into a genius of the century. His mother changed him into a genius of the century. He did not only, many electrical devices he invented, many other electrical devices, not only the light bulb. I was just reading yesterday, if you read his history. Many scientists like this, okay? You get my point? So what do you understand from the story? What was the power of the words? The effects or the impacts of the words over the child. You can destroy your child or you can make him a scientist. You can construct him or you can destroy him. Constructive comments, constructive criticism leads to success. But the people who are listening, or the speaker or the listener, both should understand each other. Constructive criticism, not destructive, okay, leads to success. We try to understand our weaknesses, our weak points. You get my point? So brother, this is what the power of the word, the effects or the impacts of the words over the people. One thing very important to tell you, you know IQ. IQ is what? You have just listened the name IQ, but very few people know the reality of IQ. Yes. What is IQ? His IQ was very sharp. He could understand academically. IQ is what? By the way, what is the IQ? Huh? Intelligence quotient. Intelligence. By the way, what is intelligence quotient? Intelligence, you know. Okay. Academically, you are intelligent. Okay. What is quotient? Why they give it the name quotient? In math, in algebra, quotient you use the word 9 divided by 3 is equal to 3. That is the quotient in algebra. Actually, that is a measurement of your intelligence. How intelligent you are. IQ. One is IQ, one is EQ, emotional quotient. That is the measurement of your control over yourself. How much control you have over yourselves. In real life situations, such kind of lecture, believe me, such kind of information can change you at work, at home. Most of the people don't know about it. And I will, inshallah, especially it has a special lecture on this topic, emotional quotient. You will see. And I want here a whiteboard and a projector, multimedia, inshallah. You will learn many things, brother. You get my point? Yes. Emotional quotient, that is the ability to face the people. Sometimes the discussion becomes hot words, but you control yourself. At home, at work, especially. You don't get angry or emotional at once, quickly. Okay? Today, in the companies, the people also gives you some questions or situation, how much control you have over yourself, the supervisors, the managers. This ability is a must today. Not only IQ, EQ, emotional quotient. You get my point? So brothers, how can we improve our communication skill? First of all, you must have control over yourselves. Okay? This is a skill. Everybody can deal with every person, but everybody cannot deal the bad people, the bad wife, the bad relatives. When you are communicating with them and you try to change them into a good person, or let us say you have a team, a leader. First of all, he has a communication skill, he has a time management skills, leadership skills. Yesterday we were talking about the project management. Okay, he has a project management skill, which we were discussing about his intuition or sixth sense. That is called his skill actually, and through his skill he sees or predicts the future risks. This is the skill. Not only the data or information, project information he has, but sometimes, believe me, the construction managers, most of the time they fail. And most of the companies in Saudi Arabia, I heard, failed badly. And they were closed, stopped their business. You get my point? Inshallah, we will discuss. Okay, brothers? I think today is enough. The lecture today enough.